I welcome everybody joining me right here on Zoom on this Shabbat Eve. Chag Sameach to everyone, as this is the first day of Shavuot today. And we're going to get started right away. So please find your meditation posture. Then you can close your eyes. And just as always, take a moment to go through your entire body and relax and release any place, any part that is tense, stressed, any muscle that has contracted. Just mindfully release and relax. And finally, simply allow yourself to be right here. Let everything be, let everything go. Just be with the breath. Feel into that sense of aliveness and presence that you are. And you can tell yourself, if you want, Hineni, I am here. And we'll begin, as always, with our chant Shalom, inviting into our meditation energies of peace and harmony, energies of wholeness. If you want to chant with me, draw a breath for Shalom. And if you did chant with me, allow the body now to recover once more the natural rhythm of its own breath and release any tension or any stress that might have crept up as you were chanting, because it takes the contraction of muscles and so just relax, just let go, just let be, and let the body breathe however it needs to breathe. And as you stay with the breath, I'm going to call on the archangels and invite them to come and meditate with us. Calling on Uriel, divine light or divine fire, to come and meditate with us sitting before us, beaming its light into our hearts and minds, shining its brightness to keep us alert and awake, kindling the fire of curiosity, sakranut, the first pillar of Jewish meditation, to look ever more deeply to the more and more subtle layers of experience in meditation practice. Calling on Gavriel, divine strength or courage, to come and sit on our left. Gavriel is the pillar of Hatmada, steadfastness, discipline, diligence, keeping us diligently and steadfastly glued to the object of our meditation, right now the breath. Behind us, calling on Raphael to come and sit behind us. Raphael means divine healing presence, the pillar of savlanut, patience, in Kabbalistic meditation, inviting us to always be patient with ourselves, patient with our practice, though we may get distracted by our thoughts, emotions, desires, sensations. We always patiently return to the object of meditation, right now the breath, coming in, going out. And Raphael also helps us be patient with ourselves, never indulging in negative self-talk, never yielding to limiting beliefs. On our right comes to sit, or we call on Archangel Michael to come to sit on our right. Michael in Hebrew. It means who is like God. Michael is the pillar of equanimity, hishtavut in Hebrew. Non-attachment, non-involvement, non-reactivity. Michael always whispers its name in our ear to remind us and for us to recognize that it is each of us who is like God. And together with us, the angels speak a kavanah, an intention for this practice, that I might recognize awakened awareness now for the greatest good of all. And if you have a practice that you want to use this time to get into, please, if you haven't started it, get it started now. And if not, let's see what the universe has in store for us. Waiting a few seconds, staying with the breath. On Friday Eve, we greet the Shabbat by praying for each other's peace, that praying for a Shabbat day of shalom, of peace, of rest. So maybe we can use the word shalom as our mantra today. An invitation to go a little bit deeper beyond the surface to find a peace to find the peace beneath the waves, the crashing waves at the top of the ocean, and come to sit in the quietude beneath the waves. Another image we sometimes use is to come to sit in the eye of the whirling storm around us. But I might turn it over to you and ask you, where is the place you find shalom, you find peace? Where do you imagine yourself sitting in meditation to find peace, inner peace? For me, it is a place from my childhood where I went to meditate. It's a warm day, sunny day, at the beach in front of the Mediterranean Sea where I grew up. And I'm sitting in the sand facing the sea. The sand is warm, and I like to let my feet be submerged by the sand, the warm sand. I close my eyes and I listen to the waves coming ashore and receding, coming ashore and receding. Sometimes I can't even match my breath coming in and going out to the waves coming ashore and receding. Sometimes it feels like I am breathing with the earth, my breath aligned with the breath of the ocean, the breath of the earth, the breath of the universe. That is the place for me of shalom, of stillness, of peace. What is your place? Where do you see yourself, imagine yourself meditating right now? Maybe it's right where you are. Wherever that is, I invite you to find yourself there and breathe with whatever surrounds you as one. Everything is always interbreathing. And then with every out breath, every mindful of out breath, every observed out breath, the word shalom, as if you were breathing out the word shalom, saying the word shalom. And just allow yourself to go ever deeper. Not falling asleep, be mindful of that. But allow yourself to let that shalom wash over you. Allow yourself to bathe in the energies of shalom, of peace, of wholeness, of harmony, wherever you find yourself. This breath coming in. This breath shaloming out. And as hard as it may be to pry myself from this idyllic place of meditation, I invite us now to take a couple of deeper breaths to help us transition out of our practice. Maybe allow the body to stretch if it feels that the body needs to do so. And we'll close our meditation today, as always, having meditated on Shalom with the chant Shalom. This time, acknowledging all we have received through our practice and praying that all beings might know perhaps the little glimpse of Shalom that we have glimpsed at. That all beings might know that Shalom in their minds, in their hearts, in their lives. Modeni. Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Modani. Thank you. Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbat
Shalom,
Shalom.
Modani.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Modeni, Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, Rabbi. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.